Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about a really easy way you could strum through When I Look in Your Eyes by Firehorse. And we're going to end up with kind of capoing this on 6th fret to kind of match the recording, moving it to 8th fret for the guitar solo, and 10th fret for the outro. But if you're looking for a really cool way to kind of just cover this out for yourself, I think this is a good way to go. So we start out with kind of those intro licks where you play 3rd on the A string, and then 1st fret on the B, and then 3rd fret on the B, and then 1st fret on the high E string, and then open E, and then 1st fret on the B. So you're going C, C, D, F, E, C, and that looks all around a C major chord. And when you play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and the 3rd finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now, a lot of times with a song like this, though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we took the C and just tried that a lot. You have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then from there, we'll be going into our verse part. And our verse starts on C, and then we go to an E minor chord. And we play E minor. First finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and if you strum all those together, that sounds like E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the E minor, we're going to be going to an F major chord. We're calling it an easy way to play that. But if you know the bar F major, you do your first finger across the entire 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, third finger on the A string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like F major bar chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now, you can substitute that, there's something called F major 7, where you do your first finger on the B string 1st fret, a second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and third finger on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds like F major 7. It sounds really happy. And then from the F major, we're going to go into a D minor chord. And when you play D minor, first finger goes to the high E on the 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and the 3rd or the 4th finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds like D minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the D minor, we're going to be going to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord. And from the G, we're going to be going right back to our C major chord. So the weird part about our verse, though, is some of our chords are halving. So with the strum pattern, you want to do just kind of a down, down, up on the C and the E minor. And then you've got your whole pattern for the F major, and then half the pattern for the D minor, half the pattern for the G, and then we're back to our C major and our whole strum pattern. So we got C, down, up, D minor, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, D minor, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, down, up. And we'll basically be repeating that until we get to our pre-chorus. On our pre-chorus, we go to an A minor chord, and we play A minor. First finger stays on the B string 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, third finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. If you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And a lot of our chords through the pre-chorus, and then from the A minor on the pre-chorus, we're going to be going to an F, and a C, and then a G, and then we go back to A minor, and then F, and then C, and then we do G, and all those are kind of halving that same strum pattern. So we do that 3 times through that progression, and then we kind of end up on an F major for our whole strum pattern, and then a G major with our whole strum pattern. So we tried our pre-chorus. We'd have A minor down, down up F down, down up C down, down up G down, down up A minor down, down up F down, down up C down, down up G down, down up A minor down, down up F down, down up C down, down up G down, down up F down, down up G down, down up, down up. And then from there, then we'll be going into our chorus part, which is kind of a variation of a lot of the things we've been talking about. So we tried our chorus. We had our C, down up, E minor, down up, F, down up, C, down up, E minor, down up, F, down up, G, down up, C, down up, E minor, down up, F, down up, down up, E minor, down up, down up, F, down up, G down, down up. And we'll be going back into our intro part. Now the weird part is to play along with Firehorse, at least at the beginning, instead of starting on a C chord, they're starting on an F sharp major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and you put the capo on 6th fret, and now your C major is really an F sharp major, your E minor is really an A sharp minor, your F major is really a B major chord, and your G major is really a C sharp major chord, and the D minor is really a G sharp minor chord, and the A minor is really a D sharp minor. But to take it from the very beginning, you could kind of kick things off with kind of that intro lick. Could be cool, a cool way to kind of kick it off, and then people be like, "Oh my gosh, it's When I Look in Your Eyes, I love that song." So you may want to think about using that, or you could just strum through the C, and you'd have C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up. And then from there, we'll be going into our verse part. So we'd have our C, down, up, E minor, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, D minor, down, up, G, down, C, down, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, E minor, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, D minor, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, down, up. And then from there, we'll be going into our pre-chorus part. So we'd have our A minor, down, up, F, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, A minor, down, up, F, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, A minor, down, up, F, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, F, down, up, G, down, up, down, up. And then from there, we'll be going into our chorus part. So we have our C, down, up, E minor, down, up, F, down, up, C, down, up, E minor, down, up, F, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, E minor, down, up, F, down, up, D minor, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, G, down, up. And from there, then we'll be going back into our intro part. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, the down, down, up, or the down, down, up, you could add in a bass note for the chord. So on the C, you'd have the A string for the bass. On the E minor, you'd have the low E for the bass. On the F, you'd have the D bass if you're doing the F major 7. On the full bar, you'd have the low E string for the bass. On the D minor, you'd have the D for the bass. And on the G, you'd have the low E for the bass. So we tried our intro that way. You'd have C with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, down, up. And then from there, we'd be going into our next verse. We tried that with a bass, down, up, down, up. We'd have C with an A bass, down, E minor, low E bass, down, with the bass, down, down, D minor, the D bass, down, G with low E bass, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, D minor, low E bass, down, F with the bass, down, down, D minor, the D bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, and then if we tried our chorus that way, we'd have C with an A bass, down, D minor, low E bass, down, F with the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, D minor, low E bass, down, F with the bass, down, G with low E bass, down, C with an A bass, down, D minor, low E bass, down, F with the bass, down, down, D minor, the E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, G with low E bass, down, and then all of a sudden we change keys. And so what you might want to do is kind of take the capo, and if you capo on 8th fret, then now your C major chord is really an A flat major, your E minor is really a C minor, your F major is really a D flat major, and your G major is really a B flat major. But we kind of keep that chorus idea going. So we'd have our C, E minor, F, C, E minor, F, G, C, E minor, F, D minor, G with low E bass. Then we change keys again. So if you wanted to, you could kind of follow the recording by kind of taking the capo, and then it kind of goes all the way to 10th fret as a capo, which is ridiculously high, and I could teach you a whole bunch of other chords if you wanted to play these. But now, all of a sudden, your C is really a B flat major, your G is really an F, and your F major is really an E flat major, and your A minor is really a G minor chord, and the E minor is really a D minor chord. But then we can kind of go into that outro chorus where we got the C, E minor, low E bass, F for the bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, E minor, low E bass, down, F for the bass, down, G with low E bass, down, C with an A bass, down, E minor, low E bass, down, F, C, E minor, F, G, C, E minor, F, and then we got our D minor, F, G, C, and then we kind of have another C, and then at the very end there's kind of this big F hit to G, and then we go back to F, and then we do a big C major. But that's the basics of how you could easily strum through When I Look in Your Eyes by Firehorse. So good luck!